better.
Maybe.
It is. Yes, I was waiting for you to
Hey!
speak. How are you, sir? Very good, very
Very
good,
good.
very
Hey,
nice.
very good. And yourself?
Yeah, man. It's a rainy Sunday morning. Well, I'm saying rainy. It's like a misty rain. You know, it might go
Mm,
away, but yeah, you don't get drenched. You don't come
no,
home drenched, but you still get drenched. It's that famous Peter Kay. It's a very fine rain that soaks you through.
that's the one. Well, looks like we've had the same weather today then. Yeah.
Yeah, same at that end of
Once,
the
yeah,
at
whether
the
it's
at,
winter here or summer there,
same
it's
weather.
just rain everywhere.
Oh,
So,
you're drinking Guinness? Oh, then I thought you were drinking a
I
Guinness.
am drinking a stout, yeah, but it's from a local brewery. Yeah. One that I used
Yeah.
to work at actually. Yeah. There we go.
Oh
Oh,
yeah. Oh, it's a little. It's a baby can.
a
Yeah.
little 330 ml, little cola sized one. You know, for when you're in the car and it just looks like you're drinking a soft drink.
Yeah,
You
you can
know?
get them like them rubber sleeves to go over them, like Coke
Yeah.
cans. Yeah, man.
Mm,
We had a few beers last night, me and wife, because we had no kids, and
mm.
yeah, we had these fruity things, man. Like six for free, six for the price of three in Lidl, and they were like,
Nice.
it were like yeah, enchilada. Is that a thing? Enchilada is like a
I
fruit
know
thing, like a.
enchiladas, that Mexican dish, but I don't know like a fruit that's
I might have got it completely wrong then that
yeah.
word. I don't know, but it's like a fruity thing. And then there were like loads of these. I don't know. You'd probably call them hipster beers. A lot of IPAs and stuff, but everything's fruity. And it was just like
Oh yeah.
fucking well stuck into them last night. Me and wife. I watched a couple of films, and that it was just like, this is
Nice.
going down a treat. It's like pop.
Like
So
the WKDs of back in the day. That kind
yeah,
of
yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, but better. It's like
thinking it.
this is like modern. Think of it as think of it as a I don't know, like a phone or
Oh,
technological
okay.
advancement in beer. Like
Yeah.
it's WKD is the polyphonic ringtone of beers.
Ah,
You know what I
okay,
mean?
yeah.
And these that we were drinking last night, it's the touch screen, it's the
Oh,
AI
nice.
features, it's all that shit in those
WKD
beers.
walked.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
these new ones,
That's
the sours, it can run. Yeah.
Oh mate,
Mm.
they were just so tasty. And mixing them's not a bother. It's just like, oh yeah, this is sound. And then all of a sudden about 11:30, I'm like, fucking hell, I've got a headache. Just out of nowhere. Like, where's this come
You
from?
had, you had like loads of sugar in it or something, and then crashed.
Yeah,
Yeah.
probably, yeah, yeah. I won't be doing it again. Like, it was just because, we went, did some shopping. Like, in fact, to be honest, we had the day yesterday. Like, Olivia comes home today, like middle of afternoon, she'll be home. Tommy comes home on Tuesday, and it was like a first full day together without kids in a long
Mm.
time, just like a full 24-hour period. And
Okay.
yeah, we spent all day shopping, mate. Spent all day shopping because we're off. We're going away, we're going on holiday on Wednesday. Um,
Mm. Yeah.
so we're going to Malta, which means actually we
Nice.
won't be able to probably do this next week. I was wondering if you wanted to do a double one this week, but we'll see. Um, if you got time. But yeah, we spent all day like clothes shopping. Absolutely hate clothes shopping. Even our lass said at some point she hates clothes shopping, and we had to leave there. Then we went shopping for stuff for dog. Uh, One thing I could not stand about the clothes shopping yesterday. And oh yeah, we did all that before we went food shopping as well because we had to get
Mm.
some stuff in for this week before we go away.
Yeah.
And oh mate, I went into I was looking for a pair of trainers for my holiday, like because
Mm.
I've got Vans. I'm going to Malta, and it's like they get a bit warm, the Vans, the canvassy. And I spoke about this last week, and I've got a pair of old running shoes, but they're not massively comfy. They were a bit cheap. They were like, I just bought them to go running in, essentially, which is
Mm.
when I started doing that, but then I stopped doing that after about a week. Um, and I thought I'll get myself some nice, I don't know, Adidas or some uh, Reeboks. The ones in
Yeah.
particular that I saw were
Mm.
Reebok, and they were like netted, like net all over them, right? And they had a size 45 European, which is it was a 10 and a half, and then they had a size 44, and they're all black. and they were really nice. There were no logos visible. It was just like, yep, plain Reebok trainers, cool, they'll do. Comfy as fook. And then the 45s are too big by about half an inch up toe, and
Mm.
the 44s are too small because one of them's 10 and a half, one of them's
By
9 and a
about
half.
half an inch.
By
Yeah.
about half an inch. Do you have the half sizes? No, we don't have any in. They do have them, like they do make
Mm.
them because there was half sizes of the other ones, but they didn't have the 44 and a half that I wanted, which would have been a UK 10 or a
Yeah.
US 11. Didn't have them. All right then, so we left it. I abandoned that. Whatever. Went to another shop. We ended up at another shopping centre. Went on his bikes. Nice sunny day. Ended up at another shopping centre closer to home to go get some stuff for a dog. Went into their shop, same brand of shop
Mm.
in that place. They didn't have the black ones. So they had the black and white ones with the white logo, which I didn't want because I don't want a big Reebok logo outside of my foot. I'm a bit weird with logos. I don't know. Anyway,
Mm.
but I prefer plain stuff. But yeah, so they didn't have them, and they said, "Oh, we can order you them in." And then she said, "Oh no, we can't because they don't have them." So I said, "All right then, fuck it." So I went home onto laptop to
Mhm.
look online for these trainers because I tried them on. They were comfy. I tried some Adidas on. They were also comfy, but they were about, I don't know, 20 quid more expensive. And I'm a cheap bastard, me. I'm not going to go out and just buy expensive just because they're expensive when I found something just as
Yeah.
comfy that's cheaper. You know what I mean? So, uh, um, yeah, so I went online. They had them. Oh yeah, online. Nice. I can get them delivered before Wednesday. And
Hey.
then I went to go to the postage thing. There's a problem with the postage thing. We can't get these posted to you. So I'm like, fuck you, Reebok, and your trainers and the shop that sells them, because I'm not having them. I'll just go in what I've got, and if I feet, just get like steamed dumplings in my shoes and go all soft and mushy
Yeah.
and
Like you've
overheat,
been sat in the bath or something like that, and they're
yeah,
all like
then that'll
wrinkly and
happen.
crinkly. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll have to just get my feet out and just walk around at sea and just do my usual holiday stuff, instead of walking around comfortably in a pair of nice windy trainers. Because I'm not a flip flop person. I'm not a sandal person. I don't like stuff touching my feet and moving. Like I don't like movement on bare feet.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, it makes me fucking.
It makes my
Makes
feet sweat more, if anything.
makes me sweat.
Like
Yeah, it's like you end
rubbing
up
against
slipping
the
around then because you're slippy, sweaty feet, and they're just like
yeah.
on these, rubbery sandals that you're wearing. It's between your toes.
Yeah.
Nah, not
You're just
into it.
gonna slip out of them. Yeah. And then well, maybe you can pick
Yeah.
up some of those exact trainers in Malta.
Maybe. Yeah, maybe I
Yeah.
could
You get
have
there
a
and they're
look.
waiting for you. The exact half sizes. Yeah.
In fact, when we've done today, I might even go online again and just try to get them because they could be here
Yeah.
like on time for when we go on Wednesday. So we'll see. But yeah, that was my weekend, mate. That's all I've done. We've just chilled. We watched a couple of movies, had some beers, done some shopping. What about you?
Nice.
What have you been up to, sir?
Well, my weekend started Thursday technically. So yeah,
Yep.
me and Jade decided to head out into our local town. Weather was, pretty good for winter. So yeah, we went out and went to a art gallery that we've got
Yeah.
nearby. Yeah, so they've got like few studios in there and that revolve, local artists or artists from up and down the country and stuff like that. And
Oh, is it mainly New Zealand, like Kiwi artists? Yeah.
pretty much, yeah, yeah.
Can I say a
And
Kiwi? Is that an
it's
insult to call someone a Kiwi?
no, I think they're always calling themselves Kiwis and stuff like that. So
Oh, okay.
I
Cool.
think that's good, yeah. But most of it, yeah, pretty good. There was some interesting like photos and stuff, and then there was some like uh like glass, like blown glass
Yeah.
that looked like intestines like spilling out, stuff like
Wow.
that. And
Wow.
I just wanted to touch it all. There's those like do not touch signs like everywhere and stuff. And I just wanted to
Yeah.
I know it's fragile and it's glass, but I just want to
Yeah.
like, oh yeah, how is that
Yeah.
like connected to this bit of glass and like
Yeah.
stuff like
Yeah.
that. But
Pick it up and have
so
a look and
amazing.
shake it. Listen to
Yeah,
it
and
rattle.
just what is it? Oh god. Well,
That's exactly why you can't touch them.
should have put up a bloody fence or something like that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
should have put a
like
sign
just
up.
looking around. Where's the cameras? Where are those people walking about? I'm gonna touch it. I don't care.
Set
But
alarm off. No, no.
yeah.
But,
All the red lights and that. But yeah, most of it were like amazing stuff. Really, like you can see like the talent like shining through and all this stuff. And then some of it, the more modern art stuff, were just some of it was shite. Yeah, just
I'm not into modern art. Like, I'm not into
nah.
that modernisms, whatever I don't know the proper name for it, but it's just, yeah,
Yeah, some of it were.
one brush stroke across a page. Oh, it's marvelous. Like, voice.
Yeah, there were one similar. It were like maybe it was like this big, like
Yeah,
canvas, and
with
it
a
was just a
thumbprint in
pun.
it or something.
It was just like, done. That'll do. That's my. No one can replicate that. My, unique thumbprint or
Ridiculous.
something like that. Yeah.
Yeah,
This were
man.
just called pound of flesh, and it
All right.
were the color that they'd been painted on there were called flesh colored,
Right. Okay.
and they'd bought like you know a pound of it, and
Right.
just used the whole thing on this canvas over and over, and it was just called pound of flesh. And I'm like, oh yeah, I get it. It's a pun. It's like, oh,
Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
yeah,
It's like a pound of the color flesh or flesh color.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
But then you go and like read
But
like
it's
the
not a
blurb,
picture. It's not a
No, it
picture.
was
There's
just,
nothing to see. It's just a color, just a thing.
yeah, maybe this big,
Shades.
something like that. You just like,
Shit. I wonder
oh
how
yeah,
much it
there it
costs.
is.
I wonder how much they sold it for. Oh, you know.
Well, that's it. Yeah, yeah. Because they attach like a blurb next to it to explain what the artists were feeling or why they did what they did, and some of them don't make sense at all. I think like they just make it up for like the galleries. When they say like,
Yeah.
we'd love to have a bunch of your work in, and we'll scatter them around 20 pieces. Make sure you've got something written for each of them. I think they
Yeah.
end up just being like, all right, I've got 10 good ones, and God, what else have I got around here? Something like that. Because one piece
Yes.
were bubble gum, two pieces of bubble gum, one that had been chewed, one that were just, as it started, and it were in this glass box. And I was just like, fuck is this? Just
Fucking
a bit of
bubble
bubble
gum.
gum or something
How did
like
they
it. We just,
found that?
like, I don't know. What are we? Yeah, just under his desk or something like that, just
Dude,
feeling around.
had some space in museums. What can I put in there?
Yeah,
Oh, there's some gum stuck under this table. Yeah, I put that in there, and then
yeah.
anybody got chewing gum that I can have? Oh, cheers, mate. Thank you. Put that one inside of it. There you go.
There we go.
Fucking
Make sure
hell.
you put that do not touch on there and stuff like that. And make sure you write a really sad blurb about how this really affected you and your family's lives and it's tied to some political movement in some way. And yeah, so most of it, great stuff. Really a lot of incredible talent up and down the country. And then some were just,
Yeah, it's just
I don't
man.
know.
Yeah,
But
no, I don't.
I don't
I'm
know.
not into it at all. It's just like to be fair. I know he is who he is, but I kind of draw the line at people like art. I mean, when it comes to like Pablo Picasso, nope. That no, like he was still alive, making millions, just doing doodles. Like a 4-year old could draw what he drew. Like I'm not like I'm not into that sort of stuff. Like it's supposed
Mm.
they've got certain names for it. You need to be like a bit of an art buff. People in the art area of the world listening to us having this conversation would call us ignorant buffoons and we don't know what we're talking about. I don't care. Like that sort of shit is
Nope.
rubbish. I kind of like in fact, I really like Van Gogh stuff. I've actually got that
Mm.
sunflowers in the hallway, and I went stood right next to the sunflowers in London when we came to see you, the real one.
Yeah. Mm.
But as a as paintings, as drawings, they're not great. The reason why I like him is because he was a fucking lunatic. He were like his head were all messed up, and he were like he had bad days. He had like proper full on bipolar swings. I mean, Christ, he chopped his own ear off,
Yeah.
because he loves so he was a fucking maniac, yeah. So for him to put stuff down on paper, it's like, yeah, that's pretty cool actually. But for everyone to try to pull a leaf out of his book and I've got something wrong with me here. Look, there's a picture of some grass, like just
That's it.
or something, and
Yeah.
then it's like, it's beautiful. Pay me millions, I'll feel better about myself, whatever. It's like, mate, get a job.
Mm.
Just rubbish, man. And then you get people like him who's local to here, Jan Matejko. He's wicked as an artist, man, or he was.
Mm.
And it's him who drew that jester. You've seen that jester woman. He's slumped in that chair. That guy
I
wearing
do
the
know that one. Yeah. That's a
yeah.
real famous one. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
all his paintings. He's from here. He's from like round here.
Yeah.
He's his main house was in Main Square of Krakow, where you've walked past on Florianska,
Yeah.
and his summer house is here, round the corner. Why did I say here? Here. His real house is here. Summer house is here. Summer house is here, right
Yeah,
corner
mate.
from me, round here. Uh, at Zalev Novotsky, the
Mm.
lake. Yeah, and he was an artist, mate. Like you look at his pic, he's got like battle scenes. He's done like he's painted
Mm.
scenes like Grunwald, whatever it is, Battle of Grunwald. He painted shit like that. And every single person, they've all got individual mustaches, and they've all got this, and they've all. It's like every single thing, you know.
Yeah.
And him himself, he was like a bit of a. He were plagued with something. Like he were, he lived off coffee and cigs. You know, he was a bit eccentric, but he was just like
Right.
he's like the national artist of Poland, like national artist or the
Oh,
main
okay. Yeah,
guy,
yeah.
you know. But he's from around here,
Mm.
stuff like that. Love it, I absolutely love it. I can
Yeah.
look at it for
Mm.
ages. It's like there's those paintings that you see where you see I don't know who's done them, but you'll be able to know what I'm on about. Where there's that monster eating babies. Have you seen those ones like painted with, and it's like
I
there's
do know
blood
that one.
everywhere,
Yeah.
and it's like
Yeah.
eating this baby, this devil guy and stuff. It's like
Mm.
shit like that. It's like that's proper. Yeah, there's something wrong with your head, and or you're going through a bad day, but at least you can draw. You know what I mean?
Mm.
At least you can
Yeah.
draw. At least you can do
Done
something.
really well.
Yeah. So these guys that get these
Mm.
like these buckets of paint, put loads of holes in them, and then swing it over a canvas and let it spin around and make these. And it's just like, oh, it's art. No, it's not, mate. It's not. I could literally have a shite on a piece of paper and just rub it in, and it'll look better than that. Like it's just
Yeah.
not art at all. I mean,
I've
I've not
seen.
done. I've not done it, so
Yeah.
it's just my opinion. It's just yeah.
It reminds me of when you see like you see a painter's van and you know it's a painter's van because the back of it there's just loads of paint on the bumper
Yeah.
and it's just looks like it's
The
pissing out.
open doors. It's
It's
just
like
like
that, yeah.
oh,
It's like
splashes everywhere.
I don't know
And,
if that's
yeah.
art or if you've just like dropped your paint can or something like that. It's just a mess, but yeah,
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
not
no, I'm not
proper.
into
Not to me. I
modern
don't mess
modern
with that
stuff,
kind of
man.
thing. But yeah, I saw a
Garbage.
lot of that. A lot of those like wartime and those giant ones in like London.
Mm,
I went to those like art, I guess museums, art galleries. Yeah, there
yeah.
were a lot of maritime and
Oh,
wartime
mate.
like
Favorite type of
portraits. These
yeah.
gigantic ones, or real like
Galleons and stuff.
landscape scenery. Yeah, yeah, stuff
Yeah,
on
man.
fire and
Love it.
all
Love
sorts
it.
of stuff.
All that detail stuff. Yeah,
Amazing
when it
stuff. Yeah.
them tall ship paintings when you can see the sea and you can see the
Mm.
wind. That's the good thing about them pictures. It's like you can see that it's blowing a gale. Like
Mm.
fucking hell, you can see that
Yeah.
anybody who's on that. I know it's only a picture, but if anybody's on that, they're like odding onto something or they're off. You can see because waves are crashing, and then they've got like you can see out sails are bent and stuff. It's like yeah, it's good
Mm.
just to be able to put that visual, realistic look on paper with
Yeah.
nothing to go off really. Because it's not as if they've got a
Mm.
ship to stay there for ages. Just stay there. I'll just
Yeah.
hold it there, lads. It's like they've had to just look at a ship and then
Mm.
just imagine, oh, that's what it looks like in a storm.
That's
I'll
it.
just
Go down to the
yeah,
ocean and watch the sea spray and see how it behaves, and
yeah, yeah,
what just tiny little
yeah.
amounts that are yeah,
Proper
incredible
art,
stuff.
that
The
mate. Yeah,
foam on the top of like the waves, and
yeah,
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 it's one
yeah,
thing I really like about like religion in general is that it's inspired and created
yeah.
like
There
so
was
much insane art, like Sistine Chapel, and the whole of
yeah,
like Italy and stuff is like littered in it,
yeah.
sculptures and statues and
Oh, round here
paintings.
it's
Yeah.
because it's Catholic as well. Like that's one big difference I noticed between growing up in UK, going to church for whatever reason you go to church at UK, if it's a wedding or a
Mm.
funeral or a christening or something, it's always like a C of E, Church of England place. And
Mm.
C of E is like mainly wood, few pews, bit of a thing at front, and then I don't know, stained glass windows if you're lucky, whatever. I don't. It's not like
Yeah.
there's nothing. It's like I think that's
Too
the idea of
extravagant about it.
Church of
Yeah.
England. Yeah, it's like it's the
Mm.
whole kind of okay, Catholicism, just calm down a bit. We'll do this little thing.
Mm.
Walked into a church here, mate, for the first time, and it was just like boom, statues, big golden eagle, literally a big golden eagle, where this guy's like,
Yeah.
where they stand on altar top, and they say stuff, and there's like big massive golden eagle, and there's a thing, and there's Mary and Jesus and cherubs and fairies and what angels, I don't know what they are, and they're all pointing and they're doing this and they're crying and Jesus is like he's nailed to the wall and he's like and he's all his ribs and it's just like so detailed
Mm.
everywhere. And I'm just like, is this a bit OTT? Like, it looks nice, but it's like, it's frightening as fuck. It's, I don't know.
It is, yeah.
It's
It
just
is.
going in. It's like, oh, it's just, you don't know what to look at or what not to look at. Like, there's just, and then there's shit written all over everything because you've got like your martyrs and your saints and your this and your that, and there's a picture of a
Mm.
portrait of a guy who's a statue and then there's in the corner because it's a big church. There's actually a big tomb of somebody, and then there's loads of candles on top. It's like, yeah, candles, just candles
Yeah.
and
Candles.
flowers.
Mm.
And it's like, it's not bright enough and sparkly enough as it is. They've got to fill the room up with like, you know, candles, and it's just like, and there's incense, and there's guys walking around in wizard gear and swinging
Yeah.
and it's like,
You
fucking
get the
hell.
you get the whole experience. You're like, man, I'm really in the house of God here. This is
Yeah.
yeah.
And you go back to Church of England, and you've got like literally just a wooden box with, maybe some some stained glass windows if you're lucky or whatever, and there's just a bloke with black gear and a little collar on, and he's just like
Yeah.
doing his thing or whatever. I don't even know if they wear robe. I don't know. I'm not religious, but yeah, it's like the artwork that's in it involved, and the little chubby bellies. They've all got little chubs on. Have you noticed?
Oh
They've all
yeah.
got little.
That's
They're
it.
pointing. They ain't muscly, but they've got a little chub on, like a
It's
little.
because of
I'm
all that
saying chub
wine that
on,
they're
like
drinking, I think. Yeah.
yeah,
You know? They're all
that's
pretty
all
like lean
fools
and stuff, but loads of wine.
pointing.
Yeah. Are they like the number one like wine drinkers or something at the Vatican
Yeah,
City?
yeah,
Technically,
yeah,
they're a country, so it's like they're the highest like by
yeah,
population. Yeah. So
yeah,
so
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, man. It's I don't know. I mean, I you got me on it now with drawing and artwork and stuff, man. And it's like I always look at our Rob. Uh, he pisses me off, does my brother, because he's so good at drawing. Like in comparison, like he's done it all my life, man. When we've been kids and stuff, he showed me a picture. And it's even worse when you sat at your desk as a kid and you're like, oh, shouldn't I draw something? It's taking about 2 hours drawing this thing, and he just comes up and says, "What are you drawing?" And you say, "Oh, I'm drawing this," and he'll go away 15 minutes, come back like that. It's like, yes, exactly like that. In fact, no, not as good as
Damn it!
that. And you just rip yours up because you've been doing it for like 2 hours, and he's been like, "Oh, it took me about 10, 15 minutes." He did it
That's
the other
it.
day. He did it the other day. Was showing me how ChatGPT is helping him to do his designs for work, right? Which
Mm.
is fair enough, yeah. Because like for my work, we use ChatGPT.
Yeah.
And it's like it's good at producing pictures and stuff just for ideas, if whatever, yeah. So, but he's using it to like do his designs or parts of his designs or whatever. And he sent me like 3 pictures. He sent me one of something like I don't know, typical tattoo, skulls, roses, woman's face, or something like whatever
Mm.
someone wanted, yay big, whatever. And he sent it across to
Yeah.
me. So he said, I gave it a picture. I said I wanted it outlining and I wanted it making neater or whatever, or something,
Mm.
whatever like that. And he said, I just sent it a picture and it just did it. He said, I sent it that and it gave me that. And I thought, fucking hell, if it had given me that, I'd be happy with it. Like his little doodle, like, if it gave me that, I'd have been over the moon. I'd be, wow, that's
Yeah.
amazing. That's cool as fuck. But he's like, oh, just a doodle that, 15 minutes, man. 15-minute doodle, whatever.
Man,
Fucking hell.
some people have
It's
got some
just,
talent when it comes to that. They're
I
like
just
drawing,
like,
illustrating,
yeah, it's mental.
painting, and stuff. Yeah, it's
Olivia's mate at
yeah.
school. I don't know if you saw. I put a short up quite recently of Olivia's mates. Olivia left school this year for summer, and
Mm.
her mate Tomek is pretty good at drawing. Actually, he's only 11-year-old. He's drawn the full class of kids, and he's
Mm.
put them all on the cups. So he's had cups made for all his classmates, and they've got a full picture drawn of them, like full
Yeah,
class all stood there. He's drawn them all himself, and it's pretty good. Like you could tell what kids are. You can recognise Olivia and mates that she
yeah,
hangs around with and stuff. It's like, yeah, he's just going to be a good drawer when he gets older. He's just going to be mint. He's just going to be like, it's that sort of patience to put it on paper. Like I'm not
mm.
that bad at drawing. I can doodle, I can draw something, you can tell what it is. But it's like
Yeah.
yeah, you'd say, oh look, yeah, it's a duck, but you wouldn't be
Mm.
like, wow, look at that fucking duck. Look how neat and tidy that duck is. It's not like that. I'm just like, yeah, it's a duck. Oh, draw me a
Yeah.
this. Yeah,
Mm.
there you go. I can draw one of them. But some people can do it like, draw me a duck. Oh, I'll fucking draw you a duck. It's like a
Oh,
real
I'll draw
duck.
you a duck, mate. Yeah.
Yeah,
I'll
3D
fucking draw you.
shaded, and it's like it's got depth to it. My little cartoon
Yeah.
characters, mine, like little 2D fellas, and yeah, I like looking at good art. That's why I like looking like you went to this place. I know you started telling me about it, but now I'm going off on one. I apologise. I'll shut up in a second.
No, no. That's how we do it. That's how we do
But
it.
yeah, I agree with you. Like, yeah, it's someone's good at something. They are good at producing a picture using their hands just to give you something that looks like something else, and
Yeah.
then you get dickheads who just slap their hand on stuff and just cover it in paint, or then they'll name it something like
Yeah.
that. Yeah, like, yeah, a pound of flesh, like.
Stuff like that. Where there was that one where some guy just taped a banana to a wall or something like that, and it was just like,
It's just,
what? Like, I think these guys are just having a laugh or something, seeing what they can get away with, see
oh,
what someone will buy off them.
they were
And I
that
think
they were
it's
that
money
lad as
laundering as
well.
well. Yeah.
Yeah, of
Yeah.
course it is, man. Yeah, it's a
Yeah.
cover up. Like,
Mm.
there were that lad that he found like an empty space in a gallery wall, and he put one of his own pictures up with like a little fake black under it or something, didn't he? And then they were like,
Saw that, yeah.
we're trying to get it, do it without security looking, and no one noticed. It was just like the
Yeah.
people walking around, walking up with hands behind the back, looking at it, going, "Oh yeah, you're
Yeah.
quite marvelous." Yes. Oh.
Mm.
It's like he's literally
Oh,
just
I
bagged
totally
it up.
understand what they are is saying there. Yeah, something like that. And he's just absolutely found something on the street, put it
Yeah, just bang it up
on
wall.
the
There you
wall.
go.
There we go. Get some vague blurb underneath it. Yeah, and you just, oh wow. Fuck.
I'm not. I'm
Yeah.
just. Yeah. I mean, I like. I don't like the fact that people who can draw, or I don't know. It seems to be a trend where people who could draw and paint back in the day
Mm.
never seem to. They never made their money out of their own artwork. Someone else made money out of their artwork. Like, someone died, and then all of a sudden his paintings were worth millions. But when he were
Yeah.
alive, no one would touch him. Like, he had
Mm.
them all stacked up in his house or whatever. He'd be like, yeah, no one wants to buy him. No one wants
That's
to
it.
buy him. As soon as he's dead, oh, that's mint. I'm having that. I'm going to sell it for 2 million. Oh
That's
yeah,
it.
I'll buy it off you for 2 million. It's like, why couldn't you do it when he were
Mm.
alive and give it to him? He's lived in poverty, painting these amazing pictures,
Yeah.
and now he's dead. You're making money off him. Like, I don't agree with that either. It's like, no, it's just
Nah, nah, not a fan of that. I don't know if they're like, is there something about the fact that they'll never make any more, that now
it's
there's
that
some
part
sudden
of it. Yeah,
appreciation for the rest of it, even though while they
yeah,
were alive, you're thinking,
yeah,
this is a bunch of shit.
yeah.
It just,
But it's not like as if if they've got any family members left behind or anything, they get the money or anything. It's like, or whatever. Like,
mm,
they probably sell them for cheap to get rid of the stuff or whatever. But
mm,
someone else down the line, 100 years later, oh, ooh, look at that, I'll have that.
that's it.
I'll sell it for
Yeah.
5 million. I'll have 5 million for that, please.
It'd be better if it were in some kind of glass display, maybe some
Oh, mate.
lights on it. Then you're like, oh, now then, now
Them
you're talking
displays
about
are
a
worth
price.
more than what's in them
Yeah.
sometimes. I liked,
Yeah, I've seen some really nice, like, I don't know, frames and stuff like that, and they seem to be like really well put together. Some like really good, like, oh, this is some like local hardwood or
not
something
even
like
looking
that,
at picture,
and
just like,
stuff like that. I'm just like looking around the picture itself. I'm like, God, how smooth that is. Who made this frame? I don't know. Oh yeah, it's just a pound of flesh or whatever. It was just
yeah,
painted
oh yeah,
flesh.
okay, yeah.
Yeah.
No, I'm going to say I remember going when we went to Athens like last year. Went Athens in November, and we went to their museum, like
Mm,
their national museum in Athens, and it's got like artwork. Oh, I've just got 10-minute warning, mate. It's fine.
mm,
Their artwork that they did, but they did it on like vases and stuff. Like, you see the
mm.
ancient Greek stuff, and they've got like actual valuable shit behind the the things.
Yeah.
I prefer to go stuff like that. Really, I prefer to have like just a stuff, spoons and swords and shields and
Yeah.
belts and helmets and this stuff they found, and pottery and pans,
Mm.
jewelry or whatever, like just bits and pieces, like old lanterns and stuff that are like
Mm,
3,000 years, like actual like archaeological stuff that they find.
yeah,
Um, and I just think,
stuff
yeah,
like that.
yeah, I'd
It's
rather go
got an
see
actual
something like that.
history behind it, hasn't it? It's got a
Yeah,
story. It's
yeah,
been used in some way, created by someone that
yeah,
is like long dead and stuff. And yeah, it's got
yeah.
a lot of I don't know,
Yeah, can you imagine? Like
interest to it, intrigue. Yeah. So
they were there
mm,
doing whatever they were doing, and it's like you're having your breakfast one day, eating
mm.
your breakfast with a spoon and a dish of cereal, some cornflakes, and one day someone's going
Yeah,
to find this spoon, and it's going to be behind glass. Oh
yeah,
yeah, yeah, yeah, yeah.
amazing.
No,
Eh? It's like
that stuff. Like even the 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 best thing in the museums ever that puts everything to shame is literally in the heart of Yorkshire, mate. It's the 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 coprolite, the Viking
oh,
poo
okay.
in
I
Jorvik
thought you were
Viking
going to say
Centre.
that. I don't know,
No.
that museum in the middle of Batley Park or something like that. You're like, in the
Oh
heart of
mate,
Yorkshire,
yeah,
Batley Park. We've got a little
yeah.
museum. There's
In
some like lights that come on with the
what they
mummies
call
and
it?
stuff.
Oh,
Is it
Bagshaw Museum.
Bagshaw Museum?
Yeah,
Get
I
you sent
remember going
there.
there when I was a
That's the
kid,
best
man.
one in England. Yeah.
Yeah, that was cool. That with Egyptian part, proper scary that when you were a kid. Or
Yeah.
that
I
guy,
loved it.
remember that guy with it with pipe, that jungle guy, and they were like,
Blowing that dart. Yeah.
yeah, and then he had his knob up. And he's like, he had it fastened around his. Do you remember he had it fastened around his waist? His knob was stuck to him. Do you remember? Because they were like,
So when you're hunting, it's not just like
yeah,
flopping about.
it's not
It's
just,
like, oh.
but it was like stuck up against his belly and wrapped around him, just holding it in place. I was just like, how does that work?
Yeah. Hopefully, you don't need to pee. It's just like, oh, God,
You're
oh.
dead funny as a kid when you saw that on a school trip, like a monkey ear and something there. There's a guy with his knob out. Oh, look at that over there. That's hilarious. Everything else in this whole museum isn't worth shit. That's
Yeah.
hilarious. We've got
It's
there's like ancient
recreation. Yeah.
Chinese vases in one area of it, and there's a sarcophagus lid in another area of it, and lights come on, like you say, when
Yeah.
you wait, you're going round and lights pop on. It's like, ooh, no, he's got his knob out.
That's
Oh,
it.
that means nothing.
You go home at the end of the day after like your school trip, and your parents are like, "What was the
Yeah,
favorite thing you saw at like the museum or something?" And give me that.
yeah. And that's
Dad is.
to me. That's actually that's literally just explained like what we were just talking about with artwork because all the rest of it's genuine stuff.
Mm,
Like there's genuine vases, genuine sarcophagus lid, genuine muskets or whatever they've had from Civil War and stuff like that. And then there's a fake statue of a guy with his knob out. And he's the most impressive part
yeah.
that when you're a kid. That must be what like people see when they look at art then. They must just be
Mm,
mucky minded. They must be like, oh that artwork's amazing. But we know what it is. It's a ship or it's a battle scene. It's like, yeah,
mm.
this here's a squiggle. It looks like a willy.
Yeah. If you just squint your eyes and just look at this
It looks
direction,
like
you're
a
like,
nipple.
"Oh,
Oh, that's
that
amazing.
was
I like it. That's what
magic
it
eye."
is. They're all perverts. I've just worked it out. They're all perverts, mate.
Modern
That's
art
it.
perverts. That's what it
That's
is.
it.
Yeah.
That's what it is, mate. They're all deviants. They're all like, oh yeah, look at that, boobies,
Mm.
bottoms. Like, no, it's
Come to think of it,
amazing
yeah.
what was going through his mind when he was thinking about this. Like, it makes you really wonder. And then they're like, yeah, tell him that, but it just looks like a dick.
Yeah, yeah.
This looks like
It's
some
just like
balls.
I was just horny. I'm just like, just gotta get this down, and yeah. And then the
Yeah,
museum wants some kind of blurb, and you're like, oh, I can't just say I was horny and I just painted,
yeah,
some
yeah, yeah.
butts or whatever. Oh, yeah. Well, it's really about the strife of my people, and
Yeah, and the
yeah,
struggles and yeah, this
that's
and,
it.
and mental health and blah blah blah. And, just get off on it, mate. That's right. Get off on it.
Yeah. It's been a nice big pear, and then realised that's not going to sell, so I'll splash something
Mm.
else over it, and yeah, good to go.
And we'll call it
10
true love. We'll call it we'll call it a fart in the wind.
Those ship sails have got nothing on my art. Here we go.
Yeah, yeah, that's it.
Some boobs in the background. Here we go.
It's just ass cheeks and a fart. I'm literally gonna paint a picture. I'm gonna call it the fart. The
That's it.
fart. I'll see if I can try and get it in the museum.
Yep.
the
Get it
fart,
get it
butt
framed
cheeks, and then
and
just
just go in there when no one's looking. Stick that to the wall.
yeah, yeah. In fact, if I do it in Poland, I've got more chance of it going up at wall because fart in Polish means look. The word fart, yeah,
Ah.
for rutter. So if I did a picture and it was called look, ooh, that sounds
That does.
every English person walking through like stop, stop. I know what that is. these these Polish what they call them the museum curators walking about.
Curators.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, this is a picture for look. English
Yeah.
guy's like, yeah, fuck off. It looks like a fart, mate. It's a fart.
Yeah. It's actually scratch and sniff. You can. Oh yeah, smells like luck as well. Yeah.
Yeah. Put some poo in the paint. Mix some poo in. Yeah, scratch and sniff. There you go. If
Oh,
yeah,
it's under my nails and everything. Oh no.
I used to laugh every time when I lived in Village, where Alice's mum and dad lived, because they were literally a shop at the end of their road, and it were like a gambling place, like a William Hill. It were like one of those,
Yeah.
like a small one, really really small one, but it were called whatever it were called. It were written really small, and then it just said
Hmm.
fart right big up front of it, like massive. And I thought it were hilarious. Me, I couldn't take my eyes off it. Like
Mm.
to anybody else, it was just like, what? It just means look. It's just like, and I was just giggling. I was just like, it says fart on it, massive,
Like,
massive. It
oh,
says fart on it. That's what it is. You know.
I'm
I
definitely
was,
going in there. And you go
yeah,
in, and it's like,
just
disappointed
seedy.
at that.
Just got
I
the
don't know
guys
what to
gambling,
expect. Maybe.
scratch
Yeah.
cards, watching races and stuff like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thought I were going to open the door and a big gust of wind were going to hit me. Oh Jesus!
One of those
Nah, just
experience, the 4D experiences. When you walk in, ground shakes. You got like hydraulic floor, just a waft of smell, big fans on. There you go, mate.
come again. Thank you. See you
Yeah,
next
thank
week.
you. That's £10, please. All the best. See you later. You might want to walk outside for a bit and let yourself air off before you go in public places. There you go.
Yeah. Here's a can of Febreze on your way out. You just Jesus. Can't get on a
Yeah,
bus yet.
yeah. Don't go outside just yet. It's raining. It'll be on you all day. The rain will let it soak in.
That's it's the fine stuff. Yeah. Like because you did your your family tree and stuff like that, or your some of your history. And
Yeah,
my parents, my mum were doing it as well,
yeah.
and then Jade started doing it the other day, and
Ah,
so we're like, oh yeah, it's pretty pretty interesting. I'd like to get onto that,
yeah,
and I'm wondering like how far back our like family goes. How far back can you track it,
yeah,
and then if I could, I'm wondering at what point in this tree, if I
yeah,
had some kind of time machine, what would be an easily accessible something in modern day that's just pretty much nothing here, but something I could take back to a certain point,
yeah.
give it to my ancestor, and then maybe that would like change the trajectory of my whole like family tree, and I'll come back and I don't know, maybe I'm super rich, maybe I'm a royal family member, yeah,
Or maybe you don't
maybe
exist.
maybe I don't exist. Yeah, maybe I gave
Yeah.
something to my ancestor, and the sudden wealth and power went to their head in this like 1600s or whatever. And yeah, they ended up on a crusade that got them killed, and the rest of my family don't exist. Or
Or it
I
could
don't know.
it could just be literally like I don't know. It could be the fact that maybe you go back in time to this like great 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 grandfather and you
Mm.
give him uh like a Game Boy with batteries in it. So it doesn't need internet, doesn't need anything. It's just got like I don't know, I look like Donald Trump then. Doesn't need internet. Doesn't need the internet.
Yeah,
No,
your hands are
no,
way bigger though. Yeah.
no. Yeah, they're closer. No, no internet. No, no internet. But you give them this. You, you can give them this. You can give them a Game Boy with full batteries, like full, or even a pack of batteries. There you
Pack of
go, mate.
batteries as well. Yeah, because
Pack of
that's
batteries
like
in a Game Boy. get
spend a
him
tenner or whatever.
get him addicted to Pokemon or Mario, and then that evening he doesn't go out and meet his future wife.
Mhm.
Therefore, the family just just
Bing.
kind of goes a different way because he was busy on his Nintendo, this thing that he's got from like 400 years in the future that he shouldn't
Yeah.
have, and he's in a quiet room keeping it secret, like no one can hear him going.
That's it.
Ding, ding,
Yeah.
ding, blim, blim, blim,
Doop,
blim, blim,
doop, 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 doop. It's like, turn the volume down, turn it.
yeah, and you give him that one that you clip in when it's got like the screen, so it makes it bigger as well, and he's like, and it's got
Yeah.
like you don't have to
That,
charge it. There's no
yeah, he had
electric
those like
needed.
reading lights as well. Yeah.
Yeah, there's
Like,
no internet needed. It's
oh,
just a thing, and then because of that, he doesn't go out. He doesn't meet his wife that day or that week,
yeah,
and the family ends because
that's
you
it.
came in with a Game Boy, and he went, this big hand.
Give this technology, you heathen, give to me.
Yeah, so that's it.
You
You just
start
have to take
fading
something
away,
like
don't
that,
you? Like in,
and
was
actually,
it Back to the Future or something? Where his like
oh
hands
yeah,
like
start
fading away,
disappearing.
he's playing guitar. Yeah.
Oh my god!
Like, oh
But
no, he's still playing that Game Boy. I'm fading away.
you'd have to take something from a little while ago because if you were to take him anything from nowadays, it'd be dead in a few hours. It'd need charging
Yeah,
because everything needs charging now. So it's like
it's that. Yeah.
you'd have to give him something that because if you took a phone back into like medieval times and you were like, oh look at this, it's amazing, look it lights up, ta-da! And it
Mm,
does this, they'd be like, oh wow, let's present this to the king. By the time they get it to the king, it's dead. He's like, what the fuck's this? It's
yeah.
just what is this? Like, what does it do?
Nothing.
Nothing. It lights up my liege. I swear. How? How is it? It's just
Like what?
what is it? It's just a. It's just
Like a candle? We've got those. What?
what
I don't need that.
what is this? Just like
Is this a
no,
paperweight? What is
you've got
this?
nowhere to charge it. You've got nowhere to
Yeah.
you know what I mean. So you'd have to have something that has batteries that you could change. Take a
Mm,
load of them with you, like a load of double A's in a bag.
that's it.
This
Yeah.
this amazing thing doesn't need the internet, otherwise it won't work. And then just look at this. Even just a camera, a Polaroid with extra thing.
Polaroid would be good, but
Oh, look at
yeah,
you,
you might end up
frozen
you
in
get like
time.
burnt as a witch maybe or something like that
Yeah,
if you're
yeah,
like
you have to be
stealing
careful, wouldn't you?
souls and
You have to be careful.
especially like this instantaneous just copy of you just prints out and you're like,
Yeah, watch this.
that's
I,
you. That's you. I've got you.
Shazam! I Shazam!
Click. I got you as well, King.
I've got you.
Yeah.
You're mine.
Stand
I've
back.
got you.
Just
Oh, mate. And you're not going to be able to keep that up for a few weeks until you run out of batteries and film.
yeah. And then they just
And then
stab.
once again, it's just a plastic box that doesn't do anything.
Yeah.
Doesn't do anything.
Mm. There must be a magician inside here, a wizard or something.
I've
Break it
got you.
open. Yeah.
I've got you. Oh dear.
Maybe just like a gun. Just take a gun back. That's it. Back to
Yeah.
like
Yeah, but trying to get
medieval.
one to start with is hard, isn't it? Like you need to be able to take something
Oh,
back that you
actually,
can get
yeah.
hold of. Like, yeah.
Mm.
Like where would you get a gun from to take one back? I mean, I'd take something back like those little firework things, or them little things that you throw. And them. I'd
Yeah,
take some of them back.
that'd be
Loads of
good.
them. Get back!
Mhm. I'll get you.
I go, yeah. Look.
The
Just
combination
leave
is
me.
click, throw.
When you were a kid, you used to unwrap them and you put like four in
Mm.
one, and it was massive.
Yeah, it's like,
Boosh! They just set fire to the wooden floor and the thatch roof. That'd be it. The house would be up in flames. You'd be like, they'd be like, your face would be on wanted posters like sorcerer. Careful, he throws lightning.
yeah, like that. Yeah. One house is on fire. The next house is now on fire. The
Yeah,
next
he
house.
takes a
Turns
picture of
out,
you, and then he
yeah, you started the London fire or something. Yeah, with
he
those
takes a
bangers.
copy of your soul and then sets fire to things. Oh mate, yeah. It's
Like
like
stuff like that. Like what would be just an easy thing to take back to change or completely destroy your like family line. It'd be
well,
think
I mean, I don't know. It's like you literally just it'd have to be just distraction tactics, wouldn't it? Like with the Game Boy or something that they could distract, or even just you turning up and just be like, if you could talk to them, and you could
Mm.
speak 500-year-old English, old English or whatever, and they could say, hey, thee, follow me, thee, we're off for a drink over there, because I'm
Yonder.
over yonder for a beverage. I'm parched. Let's go over there and get a quenched thine thirst with
Mm.
whatever, and we'll tell tales. I'm from the future. Trust me, I am. Honestly, look what I'm wearing, a t-shirt. Let's go. And then they have to follow you. And then once again, they won't get to meet the woman of the dreams, because they'll be like, you'd have to go at that moment when they were just about to,
Yeah.
or even just when they're going to do it, when they're just going to get out of it, they're just going to start bumping uglies. Just walk in. What are you doing? Stop it!
The Lord is watching.
Bangers. The bare ass.
The absolute confusion of it.
Yeah, you have
It's a
to do
good
something
one.
like
Keeping that one actually. Oh,
Yeah. You have to go in with like a sky dancer. Pull that thing and switch yourself front row.
the truly is the devil.
Oh, mate. You even just to walk in with a DeWalt drill and do like a robot walk. Fucking shit myself. Throwing bangers. Bang, bang, bang.
You have to learn like the moonwalk and just go in and just, hey, what do you guys think of this? And just propelled backwards, but as if walking forwards across the land.
What is this, sorcery? You do that. You do a click. You check it. You throw it at them. And then just moonwalk away. What is this? And then from a distance, you throw your fucking bangers on floor. Oh, mate.
That's a good question of like, yeah.
That's the right
Just
conversation.
go back in time just to freak them out and then leave.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
See what kind of stories or legacy becomes of your antics that one day.
Just one day when you could just turn up with stuff from like a spud gun, just to like a potato gun running around with a tea, just get him in the neck. People won't going around and like, they must be the potatoes must be diseased. They've all got riddled with holes. Just shooting at bangers. all stuff we've played with as kids, just stuff that were just, I don't know, because that'd just fuck with their head. And you could do it because there's no need for internet, there's no need for charging stuff. It'd have to be something that you could just, take with you and just play with it or whatever, and totally
like
amaze them. Like a yo-yo.
Get around that, like, and it's just stopping on the end and just stalling.
Staller. It's baby in the cradle, baby in the cradle.
Like,
walking the dog. These guys like,
Saucer has control.
Seize him. And you're like, no, look. Take pictures. Throwing bangers.
Can't get me. I've got you in a pillow.
Oh, mate, even joke shop stuff for them fake nails to a finger. You could walk around one of them, or whoopee cushions and shit, or that fucking blood pellet cartridge that you could put in your mouth, and them bangers, them gun bangers, them reels of bangers that you could get, like them strips. Just...
Oh my God.
You can get out of any situation with shit like that. You'd just be able to just
because
bang.
You can get that magician, like, is it that paper or where you just throw it to the ground, a big plume of smoke comes up, and then you fucking run off or something like that. Like, seize him, guards! And you're just like, fucking out of here.
Spud gun in.
Where's he gone?
Spud gun in each hand like James Bond, just jump like John Wick. Spud gun in a pocket full of poppers. Pocket full of bangers setting fire to everyone's houses. And then just
thatched roofs or something.
Mate. Yeah. That's the right conversation. That's one for next week, mate. That's one for next week.